You guys started real hot, especially from three, and then they made that run right at the end of the second quarter. What did you see that happened when they made that run?
I think our defense, I think we hold them to 20 points in the first quarter, so we could run out of that, play faster. When they score every time, it's tough to play fast, So I think it was our defense.
Do you guys struggle in other areas with the three-spot falling, like the defense sometimes, or is that something that happens?
I mean, obviously we shoot a lot of threes. I think sometimes we just got to drive it more and then shoot threes.
How's your ankle and how much of a concern is that going forward?
I mean, it's the same ankle. It's okay. I just heard the pop. It was right there. I'll be working almost every day on that ankle, so it's pretty strong now. So it's better than it was gonna. If I did it last year, it was gonna be way worse. But this year, almost every day I work on this ankle, so it's good.
Did it get twisted under you, or was it fall? What happened?
Yeah, I had it like this, and then Giannis just fell on my leg, so it was kind of pushed down. So I felt the pop. So we'll see tomorrow how it is.
How's your gut?
It's okay.
Pretty tough kick. It looked felt. They said it was incidental. It probably wasn't incidental to you.
I mean, probably was incidental, but just at least, that's offensive foul, If it's incidental, it's still a foul, so I don't know what they saw, so, you let the game go, hit a three, and then you go review it. I mean, I think it was incidental, obviously, but it's still a foul, right? So I don't know.
What's the mental fatigue like when you guys are shorthanded like this, like tonight? Kyrie's been out 6 games. You don't have Lively. Maxim's been out a little bit. What's that like? Obviously, there's a physical challenge of having to play every minute, but what's the mental challenge like?
It's hard. We have some great players out. I think we had 8 guys playing today, so it's hard, man. Especially go against a team like this. They have Giannis, Chris, Dame. They have almost everybody on the team, and they're very special, talented. So it's very hard.
The offense at 21 turnovers usually is very effective at keeping them at a low volume. What did you see from the Bucks defense?
Yeah, that was on me. I think I had like 10, 11 turnovers, which is unacceptable for sure. So that was on me, just being maybe not that careful with the pass. And I threw some bad passes today.
This has been a weird season in the sense that you have not had your team together much, right? I mean, you and Kyrie, I think, have played like 21 games together. But there's just a week, not even a week left before the trade deadline. Do you think you guys need, something to improve there? Or do what's your outlook in these days leading up to it?
I don't know. I think that's the question for the owners, for the GMs. I ain't gonna say nothing, so I think that's the question for them.
Jason, you're cruising along pretty good there at 65, 45. And what went haywire after that?
Yeah, I think we had some turnovers there. Then we had the take foul, the tee. And so just our composure, we have to be better. But the first half was at a high. I thought the guys had carryover from practice. The energy's high. We lost Luka there for a minute, and then he comes back. But when Dame only misses one shot and Giannis goes 20 for 28, that can put you in a bad way, and those guys took advantage of that.
Jason, you guys started like 7 of 8 on three, something like that. Maybe we're hitting a lot of them. What do you guys lose in other areas of the court when the three stop falling? Because it seems like there's a drop off in, game wise, performance wise, once those three stop going against three.
Yeah, I think just being able, again, attack the rim. We missed some bunnies that we normally have made here. I think D. Jones had 2 dunks that didn't go down for us. Being able to use the three to your advantage to be able to redrive it. And I thought We did that in the first couple minutes of the game, being able to knock down those threes. But just understanding, looking at what Milwaukee did, they just kept playing and took our, best shot there in the first half. And, again, ended the half on a positive with Dame making that three at the buzzer. Just understand, we again, didn't take care of the ball. And when you talk about the threes, you got to take care of the ball, especially against a team like this. If you're going to turn the ball over, it puts you in harm's way.
Talk pregame about role players stepping in. What do you see out of Maxi and Josh tonight?
Yeah, I thought Maxi played great. He did everything he could, and so when you look at what he did, and then also I thought Josh played great. Being able to knock down threes, those two, played at a high level for us, and that's the other part. We just not just those two. We need everyone to play at a high level. Our margin of error is very slim.
I know you just talked about Maxi, but what did you see out of his shooting and how he's moving with the ball?
Yeah. I thought Maxi coming back from injury, he's gotten better each game, and tonight's no different. I thought again being able to shoot three, being able to guard on the perimeter, and then also being able to guard the Giannis in the post. I thought he did a really good job for us, and we're going to need that going forward.
How challenging is it to keep a lot of size on the floor against a team that has the front court depth of Milwaukee, like Giannis and Bobby Portis throughout the whole game?
Yeah, I think with their bigs, Giannis is one that we look as a big, but he can put the ball on the floor. You look at Portis, he's a big. I thought he had a big rebound there late in the fourth. But again, we tried to match their size. We missed D Live, understanding with him out. But I thought DP and Maxi played well, and so those two alone can't stop Giannis. It's a team effort, and he shot the ball well. I think we maybe could have got him to the free throw line a little bit more, but give him credit. He commanded the paint. He dominated the paint tonight, and so we got to look at and see how we can be better.
What kind of changed there in the second quarter when the momentum kind of flipped?
I would say we got really hot in the first quarter. Cooled down a little bit in the second quarter, but that's when we got to maintain a lead. Even though we made shots in the first, we still got stops, and we didn't do it in the second quarter.
What contributes to maintaining that lead and making sure you don't avoid those big leads?
Sticking together as a team, making good decisions, getting the right shots, even if you don't make them. I think we turned the ball over a little bit too much and gave them a chance to run. One thing in the first quarter for sure, if we make our shots, they don't have a chance to run in transition, which is, Giannis' specialty. So I think overall we got to keep our composure better to maintain the lead, even though we don't make our shots.
How's it been for you coming back from a pretty long extended timeout? How are you feeling these days compared to when you got back?
I'm feeling good. Obviously, being out for that long, you always got to find your rhythm. You got to find conditioning and where to be on the court with the team. We didn't have much practice because our schedule was kind of crazy too. But overall, I'm just happy to be out there again and play.
You think about the Bucks, the way because you're down 25, it's easy to let go of the road.
Yeah, for sure. So tip my hat to them because they, kept their composure, played the right way, played hard, made a bunch of tough shots, had a good run, and we just got to be better than that.
Are there any particular elements defensively that you feel could be looked at from this game to improve heading into the next game?
I think one thing for us has always been transition defense, and especially against a team like today, and then sticking with the team scheme that we have because we can't mess up because guys like Dame and Giannis are too good. So everybody got to be on the same page. And sometimes, especially when we stop making our shots, we lack a little bit of communication on the defensive end, and that's when we got to be better.